Yo, what is up, my friends? Thank you all for joining me today. Today, man, I'm doing great. Hope you all are doing amazing because life is great and it's only getting better for you and me. Today, though, just a little message of positivity and motivation for you all. Because as you know, many of us on our retention journey, on our spiritual walk, we're trying to better ourselves. But going against that majority of our Western population is just the exact opposite of what we are trying to accomplish. There's a lot of darkness, a lot of negativity in our society today. And it is very important that we all recognize the light, that divine spark within us, and bring that out as much as we can, in order to combat that darkness that we experience on a day-to-day basis. You know, some of you guys, you might still be working jobs that you do not like, you hate it. Everyone that goes there, they despise being there. You can just tell it is a crappy environment to be in. Well, man, just recognize you're in that moment. You have that divine spark, that little piece of God within you. You have the power to bring that out of you at any single moment. Now, some of you, that might seem far-fetched. You might not honestly recognize that little piece of God within you, that divine spark. But as you are on retention, you are cultivating your energy. This spark becomes stronger, your light becomes brighter. So when you're home, when you're alone, when you get the time, take the opportunity and meditate. Don't just pray. Praying is great, don't get me wrong. Continue to pray. But I know there are some people, they'll pray, but they don't really sit there with themselves. You have to sit there with yourself in silence. Let all the chit-chat going on in your brain calm down. Connect with your higher self. Connect to Source. You have a straight connection to God. You don't need to get that from any book. You don't need to get that from any other person preaching to you from some pedestal. You have a direct connection to God. And the more you sit there with yourself, the stronger that connection will be. And the easier it will be to activate, to open up that divine spark within you at a whim, at a moment's notice. When shit looks dark around you, just activate that divine spark. You are a piece of God. The kingdom of God is within inside you. It says it in the Bible. You can activate this at any time. Granted, you put in the work. Be authentic. Show love, compassion. These are the things that matter. These are true qualities of a God-like being. And authenticity, that is a very important one in today's day. Care, caution, compassion, love, this is all important. But authenticity, these are all facets of love, really. Authenticity is one that is just destroyed in our modern age. Nobody is authentic anymore. You go to many jobs, many white-collar jobs, people can't be authentic. They can't be themselves. They got to fit into the corporate world. You know, you can't stand out. Unless maybe it's like business accomplishments. But essentially, man, being authentic is so important when it comes to letting out your light. Accessing that divine spark. Shining in the darkness. Being that bright light when it is so dark out. And that does not mean, being authentic does not mean just spouting off whenever you feel like it, opening your mouth, saying inappropriate things, or things that may be appropriate in some situations but are inappropriate in other situations at the wrong time. You know, obviously, who cares what anybody thinks, but you don't gotta go ostracizing yourself from the people around you, your coworkers, your friends, your family. So I learned this phrase recently, and I think it is the perfect phrase for anybody going through an awakening process. And it's essentially 3 questions, 3 parts. First question, ask yourself, What I am thinking right now, does it need to be said? If you say yes to that, ask yourself this. Is what I am thinking right now need to be said by me? If yes to that, then you get to ask yourself the third final question. Is what I am thinking right now, does it need to be said by me right now at this point in time? Is it an inappropriate thing to bring up right now? The people I am talking to, are they even going to understand or even appreciate what I'm going to say? Is there even a point in bringing it up? And of course, use your own discretion when wanting to speak your voice, speaking the truth, and always defend yourself. But the thing is, it is not your job to preach the gospel to everybody about what's going on the planet right now. Nobody asked. You can always drop hints, maybe plant some seeds in some people's brains. But no one's asking you to spout off and just go off on everything that's going on right now. You are not the Paul Revere of waking people up. Nobody asked you. It's unfortunate, I know. I wish everybody could be at the same place of understanding, but it is just not how it works. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but I'm sure there's at least one person watching this video that had to hear that last part. And I really want to disclaim again, I am not telling anybody to be quiet, to not speak their mind. I'm just saying use your own discernment and ask yourself, is this appropriate in this time? Does this really need to be said? Is anybody getting anything out of what I am saying right now? It's very important. Save yourself a lot of hassle. But anyways, man, back to the point of this video. You are light. You have that divine spark within you. That is a piece of God. You have that direct connection, like I said. Train yourself to access that. Train yourself to connect. Make that connection stronger. And then you will be the light going about their day. The light in this mob of darkness. Man, do something nice for somebody. Compliment somebody. Do 3 to 5 nice things a day. You putting that positive energy out there, the universe is gonna send that back. So do that every single day, man. Do something nice for somebody 3 to 5 times a day at least. And you will notice reality getting brighter. You will notice good things happening. And don't do it because you expect something in return. Do it out of the goodness of your heart. Because this is not about getting things. This is about just being genuine, embodying the highest version of yourself. And that is a loving, caring, compassionate, powerful being. But anyways, guys, that is the video for today. Any questions whatsoever, drop them down below and I will answer them. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Share the video. If you have any personal questions you do not want to leave in the comment section, my email is in the description below. And other than that, man, you all have a great day.